It's a quiet bike. 30.8, 31. This is a surprising bike. I mean, it just goes and goes and goes. Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. We're back with another electric bike review. This time, it's the CO2 City Cruiser. It's from a company called Eclio. This is my first electric bike from them, and I am really excited to try this out because it is gorgeous. I mean, you don't see a lot of bikes like this. So it has 800 watts of peak power, a top speed of 28 miles per hour if you know how to unlock it. And yes, I'm going to show you how to do just that, and a range of 60 miles. So like we always do, we're going to take it out of the box, put it together, take it for a spin, then we're going to grade it on fit, form, and function. This is the CO2 City Cruiser, all put together. I told you it was a gorgeous bike. I love the shape. It's swoopy, it's beachy, like a beach bike, and it's color coordinated out the wazoo. Look at the handlebars. Right here, you've got the grips in tan, the extra wide saddle right there in tan. You have white wall tires with this gorgeous color on the inside. Okay, this is not a fat tire bike. These are 24 by 1.95 inch tires, okay? Here's what you get. You get the battery charger right there. You get some zip ties and some little scrunchies. That's what I call those. If you kind of want to reroute some of your wires, you have a water bottle holder right there that will attach right here if you want to, okay? You get a toolkit, you get a screwdriver, all that kind of stuff right there. You get a bike lock, which is really, really cool. And of course, you get your owner manual. Look at this thing though. I think it is so cool. And when I first saw it, I thought, well, this silver stainless steel look is kind of weird. But then I saw it here, I saw it here, I saw it here, and I saw it on the front basket, and of course, the handlebars, and it just works. It really does. It just really, really works. So we have an 800 watt peak power motor right here, 60 Newton meters of torque. We have a 48 volt, 13 amp hour battery that's good for 60 miles of range. And for the first time they put it, I think this is a great location. Yeah, it's under the rear rack. That is perfect placement so it doesn't take away from the beauty of the bike. Good going. This is IPX5 waterproof for as far as rating goes. It will hold 330 pounds. We have 160 millimeter brake rotors right there. These are mechanical brakes. They are not hydraulic, so you can adjust them. You have a front fork for a nice suspension right here, and the whole frame is aluminum. I think it's great. Now it does come in navy blue and creamy yellow, which is a beautiful color. And they also have another, I think it's the CO1 bike, and you get two different colors, and pink, I guess, is one of those. Okay, it has a little smaller range. And I don't know much about that one, so we're just gonna focus on the CO2 because with a 60-mile range and 800 watts of peak power, that's talking to my heart right there. I think this is nice. Okay, So as far as grading, we grade on fit, form, and function. Fit, how the bike was packaged and protected. You saw it. Yeah, there was a lot of damage to the box itself, and the bike had kind of settled a little bit, so there is a couple of scratches and everything on this. I'm not going to count off because it just had a rough trip overseas, okay? Other bikes I've received, you know, in similar condition, they had a little more packaging on them. Not a big deal. So as far as the protection of the bike and the way it was, what it was like to put together and everything, we're going to give it a B. Form and function will be graded after we ride the bike, but I want to show you first how we can unlock this 28 mile per hour top speed. I've got the directions on how to unlock this. We're going to power it up first. So let me give the power to the battery. Okay, then we'll come over here to the LCD screen. It's going to power up. We'll see what we're looking like. Ooh, that's really pretty. That is a nice looking instrument cluster, LCD display right here. You've got everything that you need. Passenger assist, your speed, miles per hour. Battery's at 40%, so we'll go ahead and give this a charge. And you've got everything right here, the mileage and the odometer and everything. We'll hold the brakes. This is the throttle and the brake. We'll hold this, turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, just to be good, and then turn it back on. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm getting the error again. Maybe that means it's been set. Okay, well, all right, the only way we can find out is to take it for a spin. Well, the sun has come out, and it means it's a perfect time to go and ride the CO2 City Cruiser, and I'm noticing it sparkles. The paint kind of sparkles. Okay, there is a scuff mark right here, but the paint, yes, it's so nice looking, and I love this big old tan saddle, and it is a step through, so it's super easy to get on. We have power. Oh, this is really comfortable. All right, well, let's see what she's got. We got 1 through 5 pedal assist, so we're gonna start out in 3. And let's just go have let's have us a nice little bike ride. See what's going on here. Can you guys see everything that's working on? Yep, looks good, feels good. We'll do some shifting. Well, the bike feels like it really wants to go. Okay, we'll get up here and we will do a brake test just to see how everything is feeling. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well, the front did dip a little bit there. Not the best brake test ever, but decent. Here we go. We'll get the bike to kick in. Now, when you have a basket on the front of the bike, sometimes it's a little disorienting because the wheel turns and the bike kind of turns, but the basket stays the same. So let's just enjoy this. We'll enjoy the ride. We'll do some cruising. We'll do some pedaling. We'll do a little bit of everything. We're going to go down like we always do to test the suspension. Okay. Yeah, the brakes, if I was to give this a better score, the brakes needed to be adjusted a little bit, make them a little bit stronger. Okay, now all we're gonna do here is coast and enjoy the ride, and we're going to just kind of see how the suspension helps the ride and the tires and the saddle or the seat. This is a really terrible road. I say this all the time, and I purposely try to go through the worst part of it so I can get a feel for the ride. Here's a really bad part right here. And this little bike is not doing bad. It's really not doing bad at all. Okay, well, good job. City Cruiser, that was not bad at all. We'll come down here. We are in top gear. Now this is called torque hill. So we've raised the minimum speed for a good grade. It is now 13 miles an hour. And if I can go up on this, oh, let's go to pedal assist 5, max power, top gear, and we'll see how we're doing. This is 9, 10, 11 miles an hour, 12, 13, picking up speed through here. 13, 7, 14, 13, 7, 13, 5, averaging 13, 8. Well, it just wants to keep going. It's not dropping at all. 13.4, 13.6, so we're averaging 13.5, even through the steep part of the hill right here. Well, good job, little bike. Now you can see the front wheel it's moving just a little bit, so I could maybe do a little better alignment. The one thing, I call them skewers. When some of the bike companies attach the front wheels a little differently, it's a very thin rod that goes through it like a coat hanger, and then you've got like a plastic nut. And all it does is to hold the forks together enough to keep the front wheel there. And I would prefer to have, you know, a bolt, something a little more substantial, but some bike companies just don't do it. Okay, so good job. We're coming up here. I will tell you, it is kind of cold, and the metal, I mean, they look good. The metal on the brakes right here, it gets cold. It's a quiet bike. This could be, surprisingly, one of the quieter bikes I've ever ridden. I mean, the motor just does not make a sound at all. So we're going, so we've already hit 20. Let's see how we're gonna do going down this hill. This is 23. Speed it up a little bit. 25, 27, 28, 29, 30.8, 31, 31.7, 30.8. It does not feel like 30. This is a surprising bike. I did not expect this. I mean, it looks like you know, it's got that beach cruiser look, but it doesn't look like it would be super powerful and just a little road hog. I mean, it just goes and goes and goes. I wish it would stop as well as it went. But you know what? This, it's a fun bike. Let's just do some of this. Yeah, she's pretty stable. Whoa. That engine is really, or that motor is, it's torquey. It feels way more than 60 Newton meters of torque. And that's a good thing. That is a really good thing. We'll come up here. Now, it does take a minute. Once you hit the throttle right here, it takes a minute for everything to kind of kick on. See, if I turn it off right here, I'm gonna hit it, 1001, 1002. It's like a 2-second delay. But that's okay, you get used to that. Let's do some downshifts. We'll kind of come around here. Dun, da, 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 da. Sometimes I feel like the Wicked Witch pedaling these bikes with a basket like this in front of them. Yeah, that's a Wizard of Oz reference. Okay, let's go up this hill. Throttle only, we're going 12. Silent. Silent, silent. This bike company put their money into the motor. They really did. This is really, I think it's cool. Woo, the temperature is dropping. It's getting colder and colder. But the bike, I really like this thing. I don't know if there's here's a horn. There you go. It's a loud horn. But you know, even pedaling Because you can adjust this up and down, and you can move the stem here up and down as well, you're gonna find a perfect riding position. This doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it certainly has the power. And it doesn't weigh much at all, but yet the capacity, what is it, 330 pounds? It'll carry a very large rider. I just keep telling myself, what a surprising bike. I don't miss the rear suspension on this for some reason. All right, well, this has been a fun little ride. I wish it was warmer out here so I could take this on a longer journey, but I can tell you the miles I put on her have been very nice, very comfortable. And that torquey little motor, I really like that. Well, to be honest, I wish I had an ocean behind me because this, I mean, it looks to me like a beach cruiser. It is such a good looking bike, and this teal or whatever color this is with the white and the black and the blue, I think it's gorgeous. And then the tan, absolutely. So I keep telling myself, this is way better than you thought it was gonna be, and it actually is. So for form, which is how the bike looks, the style of it, everything else, well, tell me, what do you think? I really do. I think this is beautiful. I love the metal accents right here. Although the brake handles, they get cold. I think it's fantastic. The way they have kind of hidden the battery underneath your rear rack right here, I love it. And that means it will come out very, very easily if you want to take it out to charge it. You can leave it attached right here. Your port is right here on this side to plug it in. That's great engineering right there. Okay. We're giving it an A. Absolutely. The form of this thing is beautiful. The way that the tan and the blue just kind of set off, it's just so perfect. And I'll tell you this one thing. I really love when they give you a kickstand that they can adjust. So if you come all the way down here, you get a little screw right here. It's a bolt rather, and you can adjust the length of your kickstand. And so sometimes when I get electric bikes and I put them on the kickstand, they're leaning over a lot. And I don't like that because they fall. I like bikes that are almost perpendicular, just a little bit of a lean. And so I was able to adjust that myself. And for me, this is a perfect standing position. Okay, it's not going anywhere. It looks good. It's not leaning over, and it's so well protected with, that's a hefty kickstand too. So that is certainly very, very nice. Yeah, so form, A+. I love it. I really do. Function, I was surprised. This little the motor back here is so nice. It doesn't say the manufacturer though on here. It's a 500 watt motor, 800 watts of peak power, 60 Newton meters of torque, just to throw some numbers out there for you. To me, it felt way more than 500. I mean, well, one, the bike doesn't weigh very much at all. It's not super heavy. You can feel the weight of the battery and the back and the motor, but it doesn't weigh a whole bunch. And I had it going over 30 miles an hour, which is fantastic. So apparently our unlock did work, which is great. I love that. I'm just noticing they give you a little port right here so you can charge your phone. There's a Type-C plug right in here so you can charge your phone. You have the headlight up front. You have, this is a reflector, I think, right here. And if I squeeze this, you have a brake light right there. So the reflector is on the end of the battery. I love it. This was so much fun to ride. It really was. So we're going to give it an A++ when it comes to function because it's just a pleasure. I mean, it's so cool. It's different than all the other bikes that I've ridden. It's a silent, powerful bike. It really, really is. And the fact that the tires are not the standard 4-inch, wide tires, fat tires. These are almost 2-inch tires. It goes perfectly with the frame shape. They're just perfect. They really, really are. So absolutely, A++ for function. So if you want to get some more information on the CO2 City Cruiser, check the description box below. We will have all the information that you need. There will be a link there that will take you to their website, and you can make one of these one of your own. And I do highly, highly recommend it. If you live on the coast, perfect. If you live in the city, perfect. It'll take you wherever you want to go. 60-mile range. You'll be cruising in the 20s, 20, 22, 25 miles an hour silently. So you can hear the radio, you can hear your earbuds, whatever you have. You can hear the traffic. I'm surprised. I've said that 1,000 times, but I am really, really surprised. So a big thank you to Eclio for sending the City Cruiser, the CO2 City Cruiser to be precise, to me to try out. It is really a fun, fun, fun bike. Please go check it out for yourself. We're back with another review coming up very, very soon, everybody. Go out and have a great day. Even if those temperatures are dropping, get your butt on a bike and have some fun.